Part 3 of When a Rich Businessman Saw You and Got the Flashbacks That in Past Life You Were His Obsession. Author point of view. Taehyung was in his office. His mind was engaged with your thoughts only. You asked for time to think, and he was very worried that what you will decide. Taehyung, what if she reject me? Getting more anxious, he undid his tie and threw it on the floor. Mahi entered with a smile, followed by his secretary. Taehyung, didn't you tell her that I am busy? He yelled at secretary and she gulped. Secretary, sir, I tried. Mahi, it's okay, Taehyung. She picked the tie and walked to him. He held her wrist roughly when she aimed to wear him the tie. Taehyung, if you are told to not disturb, then you are bound to follow the orders, Mahi. Her eyes widened in shock. He jerked her and she yelped due to pain. Secretary turned to leave. Taehyung, stop. He then pushed Mahi towards her. Taehyung, take her too and call the guards next time if someone doesn't listen to you. Mahi, you cannot insult me like this, Taehyung. Taehyung marched to her and she stepped back towards the exit, his chest rising and falling due to enraged breathing. Mahi and secretary both left. After a few hours, he was informed that you came. He nervously set everything, wore the tie, used mouth freshener, and inhaled large breaths. You walked in. Yan. Hey, I thought. Taehyung, wait a minute. He made you sit on the couch and took place near you. Taehyung, I know it is so sudden that it does not make sense. You can take time. We can go slow. You grabbed his hand. Yan, relax. He calmed a little. Yan, I am also getting flashbacks. They are blurred, but together, happy, and then my head hurts whenever I think about them. He on the palms of your both hands. Taehyung, I know. Even I could not sleep properly for a few days. Yan, but Taehyung, is it right to start a relationship just because of these flashbacks? This concern was clicking in your head. Taehyung, besides of all this, don't you feel anything for me? You were confused. Yan, do you? Ta, yes I do. I really like you. There is effect of past, but my feelings for you are very strong. I am sure about them. Yan and Mahi? Ta, she is no one in our story. Don't think about her. I will talk with Dad to end this drama soon. You pulled your hands out of his. Jan, we will be dating and you will marry her. I don't. He stubbornly again held your hands and got closer. Taehyung, I will not get in this marriage thing. Don't worry. Letting out a sigh, you smiled. Yan, so we are now dating? He traced your cheeks that were turning tomatoes. He was in love with your every act. You ran out of your room and hugged him. Yan, Arjun, you hit a jackpot, huh? You separated and told him about your new relationship. Arjun, wow, you must have not told him. Jan, shut up. I did tell him that I also see the images and all that. So don't you dare to call me cheater. He chuckled. Arjun, not that silly. Did you tell him that RM is your brother? He just snatched your smile. Jan, no, I could not. Arjun, he will be hurt if he hear it from someone else. You were again stuck. Taehyung entered in his house and Mahi was there with his father. Ta, father. We were waiting for you, Taehyung. Ta, I am too tired to talk. He wanted to avoid to hear any nagging. Ta, father. You don't need to talk. Just hear the decision. We are resetting the marriage date and it's at the end of the month. Taehyung, what? His gaze fell on Mahi, who was showing a sly smile. Taehyung, Dad, it's not possible. Mahi, why? Don't you want the biggest project you are working on? Should my father take it back? Taehyung strode and held her by her jaw. Da father, Taehyung, he shouted, being shocked to see his behavior. Mahi, wa, da, I had already worked on that project and now it is mine. She pushed him back. Mahi, we can take it back any moment if you don't marry me. Da father, calm down, dear. Of course he will marry you. Da, no, I will not. Da father, Taehyung, Mahi, why? Because of that wedding planner? He again aimed to claw at her face. Da, watch your mouth or I. Da father, wait, Mahi, you go. I will talk with him. She left. Da, there is nothing to talk, Dad. I agreed for engagement because of you, and now there is no marriage happening. Announcing his decision, he also left. You were in Taehyung's office waiting for him as he was in meeting. The door opened when you were going through different files placed there. Mahi, spying on his things, huh? Rolling your eyes, you ignored her. Walking to table, she threw a few documents on it. Mahi, Miss Yan, sister of RM, the biggest rival of this company. Your heart sank. Mahi, you are caught, Miss Liar. You stood. Yan, I didn't. Mahi, he will hate you so much if I show all this to him. You shake your head. Mahi, stay away from him then. You fell back in the chair with teary eyes. Yan, I will tell him. He will understand me. Without meeting Taehyung, you left. You were entering in uni when you saw Taehyung there. Ta, is it just my over possessiveness, or you are actually ignoring me? Wrapped his arms around you. Yan, no, I was just. Taehyung, what happened? You okay? There were less students around. He lifted you and placed you on the car's bonnet. Yan, will you forgive me if I hide something from you? With narrowed eyes, he moved and pulled you against himself. Taehyung, what is it? His features tensed and voice was flushed of any kindness. That tightened your heart. Taehyung, tell me, Yan. I am. His phone rang and he gasped for air as he stepped back. Taehyung, I am coming. He on your head when you jumped down. Yan, I was saying, Taehyung, let's plan a date. Then we will talk a lot. What do you say? Yan, no, I want to talk now. You were scared that Mahi will tell him before you. Taehyung, my princess, I have to go. He left and you bit your lip, regretting for hiding your identity. RM was indulged in his laptop and file work when he stepped in. Yan, Oppa. RM, later, honey. He didn't look up. Heading to him, you sat down and placed your head on his shoulder. Yan, you have no time for me. I haven't seen your face for days. He still didn't pay attention. You pulled a file from his hands. RM, Yan, you straightened when you read Taehyung's company name. RM, it's an important project, so let me work. You wet your lips. Yan, are they? RM, our rivals. I'm gonna win this time. Yan, I don't like these things in business. We should all live as good friends. He patted your head and took the file back. RM, you are too innocent to understand all this. Wrapping your arms around him, you closed your eyes. Yan, Oppa, what if I do something that you don't like? He slowly moved his hand in your hairs. RM, what did you do? Yan, first you tell that you will forgive your sister. He made you look up. RM, tell me already. Yan, I love someone. She waited for his outburst. Yeah. RM, who is he? Yan, you're not angry? RM, it depends on your answer. He tried to read your mind. Yan, I will arrange a meeting for you two. He growled when you stood, not telling him the name. RM, make it soon. Yan, sure. Good night. Then you went back. After 2 days, your eyes opened with a message tone. You read it and your face turned pale. Taehyung knows your reality. You sat up and Aram barged in. He threw a bundle of photos on the bed. They, those were your and Taehyung's pictures. RM, our company lost the project because someone betrayed. He yelled through his throat. You climbed down the bed. He clawed on your arm. RM, was this what you were asking for forgiveness? Jan, Oppa, his skip was painful. You shaked your head. RM, dating this guy and betraying your own brother? Huh? You never imagined that he will link these things like this. You were scared of Taehyung's reaction, but now you were at the verge of losing your brother. To be continued. She is in trouble now. Thanks for watching. Lots of love for all you people.